Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at a warning vlog that took place in March of 2020. That's right, at the very beginning of the pandemic. And as a matter of fact, they're talking about their experience at Vive Latino, which was their very last gig before going into lockdown. It happened on March 14th. They almost didn't go, but figured, well, okay, we'll do it, we'll be careful. And they're going to tell us about that experience here. So I just found very interesting that this was even out there. I didn't know about it, so I'm excited to hear about it, just given the timing and the fact that it's kind of a historic time, in the band's history and in the history of history in general. So I thought it'd be worth taking a look at. It has all three of them. And so I'm looking forward to hearing their experience. This is about 25 minutes long. It used to be on Patreon. For those of you who are on Patreon, don't worry. This is on the Warning YouTube channel, and it is public, and they say right on it, previously exclusive for Patreon. So they released it to the public. So it should be perfectly fine to take a look at this. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, just know that I'm always looking at non-music content that regards bands that are touring today, which the Warning certainly is. So if that interests you, please subscribe so you won't miss anything. All right, let's go ahead and look at this.
Hey guys! And welcome to our next vlog, which is this one.
Oh no.
That was a weird intro, but yes. Today we're going to be talking about our experience in the Vive Latino 2020. Yes. Okay.
There we go.
So as most of
See
you
if
guys
that works.
know, we... what was that? It looked like... whatever.
A seal.
As most of you guys know, we weren't gonna go to Vive Latino.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun! So, because, of all the COVID-19 stuff that's going around, coronavirus, we actually...
Coronavirus? Is that what... Okay, I don't think I need the captions, so I'm shutting those off. If it turns out I need them later, I'll turn them back on. And let's see how this placement goes. I just didn't want to block Allie's head, so let's see.
We said that it was, safer not to go, not to risk ourselves and other people to this virus. But we had a very, strong commitment already with the festival, and since there was no, government restriction to cancel that festival, we went. Yeah.
We were very careful.
We were very cautious.
We went to the airport. It was like about 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, we had to wake up very early.
Because we flew the same day that we played.
Yes.
So we arrived at the airport. We looked really.
Really
we
weird.
had how do you say it?
It's because it's not a mask.
It's not a face mask.
It's
un cubrebocas.
It's a cubrebocas.
a cover. A mouth cover?
No. Okay, so we had that little thing.
You know what it is.
Yeah,
You all know what it is.
And I had my glasses on and a cap, so I wouldn't touch my face.
My
Here's the
face,
thing,
yeah.
you still need to take...
Okay, just to clarify, they're playing Foro Sol, which now I think is called GNP Stadium, and it's March 14th. Foro Sol is in Mexico City. So yeah, it was a little bit of a distance they had to fly there. Just setting the scene for you guys if you didn't already know.
Taking them off so
Oh yeah, but still.
Yeah, we actually knew
Yeah.
that that wasn't very helpful not
we
to
know
get
that
contagious.
it's not to get infected.
But it was like a reminder
Yeah.
not to touch your face.
Okay, so we
or
got on the
anything.
plane and everything. It was really funny.
You're going off camera. Okay.
Oh, it was really funny. 'Cause
Stay on camera, pal.
everybody sneezed on the airplane.
Everyone
There was
was
like this absolute silence. It was like
And I was like,
Freak out.
and everyone was like, oh my god. But then, we looked really like, because we got on the plane and we didn't touch anything. We didn't touch our
Nothing.
seats until we had like disinfecting wipes and we disinfected
we cleaned
everything.
everything. So yeah, we looked very weird, like cleaning
Very extra.
the seats.
But it's fine. I think it's what everybody should be doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we arrived at Mexico City.
To the hotel. Yeah, we went straight to the
We went
hotel.
straight to the hotel.
And to sleep.
Oh, we slept. Yeah.
Yeah, because we got there like at what, 8 in the morning?
Yeah, we woke up at 3:30.
Oh my goodness.
So we caught up on sleep.
Yeah, and we were gonna, okay, of course, you know, since this is a major festival, and we weren't actually in a main stage of the
We were in the
festival.
side stage.
We had no sound check. No sound check whatsoever, so we were just gonna go
Play.
play.
Play
and
and
that's it.
sleep.
Yeah.
And get out of there.
So we played at 2,
No, we
no.
got ready very
No, I know, no. We were supposed to play at 2:45, and then we woke up, we got ready to go. Okay. I was just gonna say.
We got ready very quickly, and then
Yeah.
we left.
And you know what was cool? You know what was cool? We had separate rooms. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know why they gave like
Separate
me an extra room. Like they
Yeah.
But it was on Alice.
it wasn't your name, it was not for
Yeah.
you.
It was technically it was.
No.
Technically
It was for me.
But I didn't share the
But we
room.
had 3 rooms for the family.
Yeah.
So it was great.
So
It was very.
I shared a room with my mom.
And my dad was with me.
That was alone.
Yes.
yeah.
So it
I
was
shared a room.
great. It was so comfortable.
best.
Okay, we went to the.
The-
Center, but we had no
The
Center.
venue.
No, to the
The
venue.
Foro Sol.
Yes.
Yep. So we were at the Foro Sol. We took a long time to get there because traffic. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a lot of traffic, and we were like on this bus, and everyone was gonna take that bus to go over
Yeah, it was
there,
like a
you
time
know?
I was
So we're just like, oh no.
Please don't touch anything.
Yes,
So we arrived at the Foro Sol.
I got very dizzy on that.
On the right,
there.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds nerve-wracking.
Right there, and I immediately.
I'm just going to say it was probably anxiety if she's feeling dizzy, unless it was lack of sleep. But I bet there was just a lot of tension at that point.
Immediately went to check the measurements of my drum set.
Hey, oh no, wait.
Yeah.
First we got to the green room
Oh yeah, it took us
I
a while
remember
to
to
find
find
the
it,
green room
because it was so.
here's the
It was
thing.
so far away.
They
It was
no,
far
the
away. It
thing
was
they
kinda,
should have
like,
done was like I
hidden.
don't know, like have some papers. I know the green rooms like change, like
They're there.
yeah, but you had no idea where your like. Here's the thing, guys. You had like these
Now, guys,
stairs
it's gonna be super hard
and
to
to
explain.
explain, and you have like imagine like a school, okay? It
Yes.
was not like a school,
It-
but
it
There
that
were like
kind
many
of
rooms.
yeah. You had like
Like a
this
structure.
hallway and then like rooms inside,
And the
and-
rooms had the green.
and it had like
rooms.
three
3 floors.
Three floors.
Okay.
and you had to guess in which floor you were and
Like,
which
you
door
just-
you were like
Had to look
Not
for it.
really.
You mean they didn't
And then we
label
got to the
anything?
green room and it was locked. I was like, oh.
Yes. So
Who has
we
the
got
key?
to the green room and I immediately left to check the measurements of my drum set. Everything was working out great. I checked everything and
And then you were still hanging, chilling in the
Alena.
green room.
In the green room.
Oh,
and then me.
Alena.
Okay,
Whatever.
so then I just went back to the green room. We saw some people. Oh, we saw Pedro,
Pedro, I didn't see
No,
Pedro.
I didn't see
Ooh.
Pedro either.
who worked with
Like
It was
saw
Sofia.
him, but I
So
didn't,
we
like,
know
say
him.
much.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Pedro! It was
Yes.
really nice to see him. And I went
A friendly face.
Literally like 15 minutes later, we went
And
to
played.
the stage.
Yeah.
stage and play.
Yeah.
it was. Okay, now on to the show. It was.
No, wait. Wait.
Wait, what?
Let's say every little detail.
Yeah,
we
pace
we took
yourselves.
another bus to the stage.
Yeah, it was a little sprint.
It was like a van.
It was-
No,
it
it was a van.
Oh yeah,
van. It was not a
it was a
bus.
bun. And then we had a
van.
little green room over there too, but it was not for us. It was just like for
Like,
everyone.
for the bands that were gonna be on.
And
on
it
that
was,
stage.
I mean, it was good, but it was so hot
It was
inside.
really.
It
Look,
was
it was
so
hot
supposed to
inside.
rain, but it was just so hot. We were
So
like.
It was supposed to rain
35
later in the
degrees
day.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Oh my
But, like,
goodness.
We
It
didn't
was
even
really
get on
hot.
stage, and we were already like sweating.
Sweating.
Oh.
So it was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But, you
But the
know,
green room, it was just like a little
It
room
was
with
a
like
little
3
room
chairs
beside
and a
the
table.
stage.
Yeah.
It was really hot. It was,
It
like,
was incredibly hot.
super hot.
Okay, but we got there and we
Yeah.
stretched. You know, we did our, you know.
We usually
Routines,
hold hands and we
pre-show.
hold hands in a
Oh
circle.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Super.
But this time we didn't hold hands.
We were like,
we did this.
Oh.
We looked really,
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah.
Okay,
it
so
was good.
yeah, then we just
And then we got on stage.
then we got on stage. I was surprised at the amount of people that were there. Like when I
Yes.
was measuring my drum set, there were a couple of fans. And they were like, "Pow!" And I was like, "Hey!" And it was really good to see them. But I really didn't expect that many people because it was a 2:45 in the afternoon.
Yes,
it was a very
super
early
Super early.
time.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a side stage. We were not on the main stage. So I did not expect that many people.
Yeah.
But there were a lot of people.
Yeah.
There were a lot
around
of people.
3,000 people.
So, okay, just worth saying here, it's a 7-song set that they played. But I'm just wondering, I mean, did they do the warning thing where they normally do the hands, warning, but they did it like this? Warning. Inquiring minds want to know. It kind of sounds like maybe that is what happened.
Where we played. So,
It was awesome. Yeah. I
it
mean,
was really cool.
okay, we started playing and everything was great. The audience responded super cool.
Super well.
Super
It
cool.
was
They were all
really cool.
singing.
They were all singing.
Here's the thing, guys. We
Oh.
usually, do our mix.
Oh, our
of
in-ear mixes,
in-ears,
right?
You know?
This
We
one
had,
did not
it was
have
just
time
like
No
to
sound
hear
check.
it.
quick. Like,
I
it
didn't
was
hear
like,
anything.
Wow.
de que, "Pon un metrónomo", yo sí bajo y de que,
Like, we didn't, I did
You heard the
like
metronome, and I didn't even hear my
Like,
voice back
yeah,
or my
I didn't
guitar,
hear it.
like anything. It's just like,
I
you
only
know what,
heard my
just play.
bass and the metronome. Here's the thing, like I don't need those things to
Yeah, me
play, but as we don't hear anything, like you don't feel the
Yeah, you don't
The-
feel anything.
Yeah,
yeah,
like,
the
you do not
energy.
feel
Yeah.
the energy of
The
yeah,
power
so
of the
you need
music.
that in your ears.
Yeah, imagine that for just a moment. Imagine being a musician and your band's all around you. You can hear the click and you can see what they're doing, sort of, but you can't really hear them. Now, you want to talk anxiety. That's a good reason to have some anxiety. What if somebody's off a half step and they don't know it? They're supposed to be playing in this key, but they're actually playing in this key for whatever reason. Who knows? Not good. So that's the kind of thing that would give me a ton of anxiety. So good job getting through that.
Didn't have that this time.
Yeah.
So imagine,
So,
it's like this.
it's weird. I know.
It's like you're playing with all the energy, but you feel like you're like guitar playing, like
Yeah,
air,
you don't
air
feel
guitar
anything
playing. Because you don't
feel
hear anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
am I
it's
doing
the
this
weirdest
right?
feeling.
Like it's,
Yes.
it's weird.
Yeah, so
It's
I only
weird.
had click track and my vocals.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
it was so loud. But, like, you don't have time
to
to
do that.
ask for,
Yeah.
like, hey, can we
You go with the volume,
can we fix the
please,
mix? Like, it's not.
Yeah, that's not.
So, yeah.
Okay, anyway,
I
yeah, we're
took
playing.
one of my in-ears off because
Wow.
I wanted to hear the
The
crowd
audience. Yeah.
because they were very energetic, and if I'm not hearing anything at all, let me at least hear.
Them.
Yeah.
Public, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crowd and
The audience.
Or
the
audience, yeah.
Public is not the
Same.
same. Yeah, it sounds weird in English.
Yeah.
Okay. So we started playing and it was great.
It was
Oh, and unmendable, both of my in-ears fell out. Like, the whole time I was like struggling for my in-ear because it started slipping towards where I'm playing. I was like, oof, please don't let that happen again. And we were playing, what song was it? I do not know which song it was where,
Me too.
on my in-ear, it broke.
I mean,
Oh.
Yes.
but you.
amendable.
No.
But we don't know exactly when it
I
broke.
broke my in-ear.
She broke her
I
in-ears.
literally broke it in
No,
And
half.
it was shattered
But
completely.
Oh.
like imagine
In
like
pieces.
okay, after the show, right? We're in the green room again, beside the stage, that thingy.
The hot green room.
Yeah. And my mom's gonna help,
She's helping me take my things off.
and then she's
put
gonna
them away.
she's gonna put the like pause in ears
In-ear
away. And she sees them and she's like, this is completely destroyed. Like it was like half of the
It was
I had a
missing.
mental
It was
breakdown.
it was
Oh
just,
my
like, a little
gosh.
cap of
Yeah, the little cap of the in-ear.
and like a
there
little
had-
cable, like
And the cables were broken. And I was like, what? Okay, but wait. To the show.
Yeah, let's go back to the show. I felt great.
Yeah.
You actually had some
Oh
problems
yeah,
with the
here's
floor.
the thing. The floor. Oh. Okay, I had another problem, but
Okay.
the floor, like, the
Panels.
panels,
Panels.
Los
The
pedazos de
floor
tarima,
Yeah.
panels,
the floor
yeah.
panels apparently. Okay, had like these little, like when you put 4 of them, it made like a little rhombus. But
In the
that
middle.
rhombus was in the middle.
Is it rhombus in English?
Yes, it's a
Rhombus.
rhombus.
Square?
It sounds very.
It
rhombus.
makes or a square. The
Yeah,
same thing.
but
The
the
same thing. So
Vive
but that
Latino.
little rhombus thing, whatever, it was like
A hole.
A hole.
Yeah.
And they were everywhere. And I was
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
so why do people
rephrase
make
that.
these things like
There
this?
were a
She
lot of
stepped in the
holes.
hole.
So there's a lot of
And
gopher
so,
holes in the stage.
Thank God I didn't trip. But my back, every time I stepped in one of those, I was like, oh! It was,
Oh!
it was really
Oh, that's
I
awful.
almost forgot. Okay, okay.
I have to spell that.
Is it backstory or is it flashback? I don't know how to say it.
You know,
Okay, just a moment. So we have heard that Ali fell twice. Ali has stated this in interviews on stage. We know about the one where she fell during Z. I'm wondering if this counted as the second time, one of these times falling into these little holes that they left in the stage inexplicably. I don't even get that. I mean, how can you build a stage like that? You can't be having holes in the stage. That's ridiculous. Okay, let's continue.
A little backstory, yes. The day before Vive Latino, we were like, are we gonna go? Are we not gonna go? And I don't know what I did,
it was
but
really
I heard my lower
not
back
hurt.
hurt. Is it hurt?
I heard, and I was like,
No.
I hurt my lower back.
horribly.
Like you have no idea. Like
You
I couldn't
couldn't
walk. I couldn't like go up the stairs. Anything. It hurt a lot. A lot. Anyway, so we were like, I can't move. So I took some medication, and it did get better. But in Mexico City, it was still hurting. But I was like, you know what? It's half an hour. We can do it.
That was
You know,
Yeah.
adrenaline
it's
pull through. But I am crazy. Like, I don't know what happened. I think it was because all the energy, that was being emitted back to us. That in Hunter, I usually do this kind of little kick in the bridge when, everything explodes. After, like, there's no escape! But I don't know what happened in this particular show that my kick was especially high. It looked like a little karate kick. I don't know what happened. I was just like, it didn't hurt at all. But then after we got down and I got back to the hotel and the adrenaline passed away, I was just like, my back, I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Why did I do that?
Another thing that happened, the signal of our
of our instruments. Yeah. Okay, we're playing with wireless networks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Receptors.
Instruments, right?
Yeah.
So usually the signal in festivals is not that great because a lot of bands, whatever.
Right,
I
yeah.
honestly don't understand it. But,
And it
that's
connects
what-
like to radio stations and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
just
so weird.
Radio
So-
frequencies.
So my bass started like glitching.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Glitching is a good word.
It started going away.
Yeah.
That's more
And so
like-
I was just like, oh my god, like what is this? And then at the end of the story, I just had to go like with a normal keyboard.
Yeah.
Oh, I
It
did
changed.
not know.
I didn't
Oh.
know. I thought you continued
No.
and it
The
stopped.
only thing that like I don't like about that is having the cable there. I always
You
like,
can't go
step
far.
on it or it like
Right.
goes up
Trip on
on
it.
my
Oh,
foot.
yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
like, and
Yeah.
suddenly you just see me like with my foot like.
Someone saw that because they're
Yeah,
right
I know,
here.
but you saw me. You can imagine, me moving my foot around.
Okay.
So there's holes. So there's holes in the stage, and then there's not enough Wi-Fi apparently to run the bass without it glitching. So she's got to plug in a cable. So now she's tethered to her amp, and there's holes everywhere. And what can go wrong? Just being able to adapt on the fly is a very valuable thing. So, especially for a touring band. Wow. We might have to look at some of this show.
Stuff was really fun.
Yeah, it was
One
really
thing
fun.
is that. Is somebody calling me? Okay.
Yeah, someone's calling you. Hello?
I hear a
Let's see who
phone.
it is.
No, the sound is annoying. But okay.
No.
We were playing, and I was like, why can't I breathe? Like, this is a 30-minute show. Like, what is up with that? Why can't I breathe?
Oh.
And then
Well, it is high up.
Then I remembered in the middle.
Yeah, we're like, oh no, I have coronavirus.
No. But I was in the middle of the show, and I was like, what is up with me?
Yeah,
Like,
I was
why
so
can't
out of
I
breath,
breathe?
too.
And I remembered the
Mexico
height
City.
in Mexico.
Altitude.
Really,
Isn't it
yeah.
altitude?
Altitude.
There we go, the height.
I don't know.
La altura, perdón.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
Yeah.
The sea level.
Yeah, the
Thing,
thing,
yeah, whatever.
Right, so it got hard to breathe, and I was like, So there comes a point
Yeah.
where you
I
feel
didn't
like
come
you're
to
not
that-
doing enough.
Yeah.
right? Because you feel like, okay,
Yeah.
so you start overcompensating
Start
a
overdoing
lot,
it.
right?
Yeah.
A lot, like Danny with her kick, me at the end of Survive, like that type of thing. It just comes automatic because you feel like you're not doing enough
Yeah.
because you can't breathe and you feel like the people are like the same. But obviously, it was very.
And it doesn't help that you can't hear anything.
Yes,
Because
exactly.
you don't feel the
energy
you
that
feel
you're-
Right.
So you're like, God, am I not doing anything? But
Yeah.
you see the crowd.
We thought that we
reacting,
were like very dull.
Yes, I
Yeah.
thought that we were not like energetic at all.
Yeah, me
But then
too.
I saw the videos and I was like, girl, you're crazy.
Yeah, we were
So
overdoing
good.
it actually.
We were overdoing it. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's
fine.
good. Yeah, it was good.
So,
Right, so they got on the plane at 3:30 in the morning, and then they're on stage at 2:45. So less than 12 hours later, of course, they arrived there a few hours after. So they haven't had a whole lot of time in between when they actually arrived way up in the air in Mexico City, which I think is about 8,000 feet roughly. I think that's about what the altitude is. So, a mile and a half up in the air. Monterrey is closer to 2,000 feet, maybe 1,700, something like that. So over a mile up, all right, that they have to acclimate to, and they really haven't had time to acclimate. So that makes perfect sense.
it was a really cool show, and then it was Narcisista was the last one, and God,
It's like everyone was singing everything.
So that's
I-
yeah,
Nice.
everyone
I
was
hear
singing
myself
everything.
sing. Like, literally.
But Narcisista, since it's
Spanish.
no puedo decir nada. Since it's in Spanish,
Espanol.
like people just saying it so loudly, and we have a lyric video playing while we're playing Narcisista. So
Nice.
people who didn't know it could also sing it.
Kind of sing
So
along, yeah.
the roaring of that crowd was just it was
The best part was it.
Oh yes, it's after
But
the bridge.
They
I
like,
Right.
love to do this, but
Yeah,
I
after
really
the
should
solo.
get it. After the solo, I'm supposed to sing na 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 na, and then
Bang.
everybody's like
Right.
everything
we all
goes.
Everybody
right.
comes in.
na, na. Right.
Well,
So when we do it live, I like to not sing that part, let the crowd sing na 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 na,
And I go,
and then na na, and then I sing it, right? But I can't do it at every crowd because sometimes the crowd is not singing that much. Sometimes the people don't know us.
The song, yeah.
And sometimes people don't speak Spanish and really sometimes don't even know the song. So it's like, man, I don't do it that often. I really have to read the crowd throughout the whole song to do
Yeah.
it. But in the Vive Latino, everyone was just so hyped up.
So
I was like, I'm gonna do it.
And
then
it sounded so
it
big!
was really loud, so big.
No, but it still sounded like
Yeah, that's valid.
It was
Big
really,
works.
really loud. Like, it
Big.
was a roaring of the crowd. Like,
It was really
and I was like, oh, in
Happy tears.
Survive too. Like the beginning of Survive.
What are you
The
gonna do?
don't come, your words mean nothing.
Yes!
You could not hear me sing. Like the crowd was just so loud. I loved it. I loved it.
It was incredible.
I loved
It
every
was so
second of it.
cool.
Okay, so
Yeah. Oh, but
We-
wait, I didn't reach that conclusion that Pao reached, that of the altitude of Mexico City. Like, I was so out of breath. I was just like,
Yeah, me too.
what is happening to
like
me?
the
And then,
that's why
I was dying. I was like, and then when he goes,
no, that was I was like
yeah, we were just like, I was just like, what is happening with me? This is not good. It's only a half an hour set. Like, what is
what's
this?
wrong with us? Yeah.
I know. And then time passed after the show and everything,
Coronavirus.
and we were just like waiting on the bus to go back to the hotel. And my
Really?
mom said like, "Oh, it's because you didn't remember the altitude." And I was like, "That's it."
Bing.
our timeline is all messed up. So we got off the
Okay, yeah.
stage,
Sorry.
and we noticed that in
That's
your
all
thing,
we-
and my
Oh,
mom
yeah.
was like, "Go back to the stage and tell Carlos and your dad and Rudy to look
For the other
other
parts.
Right, to
Oh,
for the
gosh.
other part
But
in
it
your
wasn't
way.
part. It was part.
It was literally
Oh
everything
boy.
was destroyed.
Everywhere.
But still, so I went back up, and I was just
She went back.
completely shocked. There was nobody left.
There was no one there.
Like we stopped playing, and the crowd of like 3,000 people. There were only like 20 people there. We're like, that was our crowd.
Thank you.
Wow.
So shocking. I thought it was just part of the festival.
Yeah, happy
people
tears.
festival. I mean, there were a lot,
Mhm.
and there were also people who met us for the first time there. But still,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I was like,
It was incredible.
it was shocking. So yeah, they did find my inner piece. It was all
Pieces.
broken. very, very hilarious little pieces.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
so
was
then
not cool.
I got back down and we did it. It was so funny. It was like a little
Okay.
meet and greet, I guess.
It's because they were canceled. The meet and greets were
Were
canceled
canceled
for the whole
completely.
festival. But our fans who went to see us kind of like found a way.
Okay, but let's
Yeah,
explain the layout. There were
A
a lot of how do you call it? It's like reja. How do you say reja?
It's because
mesh.
it's a wall and then
It's
it's
like
it's
Okay,
a
forget about the
a
wall.
fence.
It's a fence. That's the word. Okay, that was like a fence, a wired fence. And through that fence, like imagine
On top of it, there's.
we're this side, okay? We're
I was gonna say
here,
alone.
and here's a fence. And there's like a how do you say lona? Let's say like a cloth, like a something.
Like a poster.
Yeah,
on the
like a
festival.
big-
Oh, okay.
The typical like cloth posters, but they're not like cloth. It's like
It's
plastic,
lona.
but it's like bendable.
Gotcha.
It's una lona.
Okay.
To describe the material.
It
Lona.
has
It's
like
a
these
lona.
little holes with like strings. And
Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
that was all of that.
Lona.
So there
Grommets.
was-
Over the fence.
Okay, so people were here, lona, fence, and we were here. So
Yes.
people started like
Going
skipping
under
the
there.
lona, going under the lona, and then we had the fence in between, right?
Yes.
So they
Hi,
started
pal.
slipping things beneath the fence.
Like, they started showing like their
Hi,
tickets,
Daddy.
like, can you sign the
And
place?
then they started passing phones so we could take pictures with them. It was so funny.
It was
But
so
it was so
funny.
endearing. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just that when I was walking off the stage,
You could
kept her looking for my
Paulina!
Paulina! Daniela! Paulina! Please! Paulina! I was like,
Where is that coming
where
from?
is that person? Like, where is that?
Yeah.
And then it was behind the fence, and then we took a couple of pictures, and after we took those pictures,
We
we
left.
immediately left.
Yeah,
we
we
went
left.
back to the hotel
We were like-
immediately.
That was one of the
That was,
quickest
no, that was
festivals.
the quickest festival
We've
ever
ever
done
done.
in our
Like,
lives.
They spent like an hour there.
Got there, we stayed in the green
We
room.
got there, green room,
Real-
15 minutes
it's a-
later,
Show.
I think in
and then we
total,
went back.
we just like
An hour
stayed
there.
an hour.
Yeah, an hour and a
That's it.
half if you want.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, if
Like,
you
That
wanna
would be more
like
accurate. But it was really quick,
It
and
was
then we
really-
went back to the hotel.
to shower,
We showered and we got ready
We
for
took
bed.
our
And
makeup and
we literally stayed
in the
there
hotel,
for like
resting.
yeah.
the whole day.
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Yes, I like.
Panda Express.
I ate Panda Express. I was happy, and
We
then
slept.
I slept. It was really weird because I slept like at 8:30. No, it was 7:30.
Bueno, 7:30.
Yeah, so 7:30, and then I woke up like at 11.
I was really
So
tired
my
at that time
schedule
too.
was really.
But I didn't
Off.
want to sleep
Yeah,
because
off.
then I was just gonna be like waking up every 2 hours, and I didn't want that. So
That
I was
was
waiting
me.
until I was like
I
exhausted.
did sleep
I
from
talked
like
with my
9
friends.
till.
Yeah, I know.
the
I
next
was
day.
there too. You know.
Yeah, I FaceTimed my friends, which was really cool, and then
And that's it. We got
Yeah.
back the next day.
but yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah.
And then
it
we
was
just
great.
woke up the next day. We ate breakfast.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I fall off my seat.
Oh.
Sorry.
fell.
Almost a falling Danny.
Yes.
Okay, so then we went to the airport, and we looked even more ridiculous. Now, but now our cubrebocas, face masks. I do not know what you guys call them in English. Masks, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, those things. Is it a surgical mask?
Kinda. At that time, yeah.
Do you have a
surgical mask.
A cubrebocas. Okay, so we had those now, but it was more like up in case that we had the virus.
And
Yeah.
we didn't
So-
want people to, you
To
know.
protect
Yeah, to
the
ruin
people.
everybody. So it was really quick. We got back to Monterrey. I was glad that we were back home. And yeah, right now we're in quarantine.
Yes.
This is our 5th day.
5th day.
Ay,
in
dije
quarantine.
5th day.
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
The 5th day of quarantine.
Anybody remember quarantine? He'd go do something out in public and then you'd have to stay home for a week or two or whatever it was. Yeah, boy, those were the days, weren't they? We're almost done here. I'm going to let them finish and then I'll talk about more things that came up.
Quarantine.
5th day of quarantine.
Up until now, no symptoms have shown up. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, we're fine right now. And I do not think that if we do get sick,
Yeah.
it's gonna be controlled.
Yeah.
We're young, and we're not gonna get anybody else sick because
Yeah.
we're in quarantine, which is great. So yeah, right now we're working as always. So this quarantine really doesn't feel that weird. It's just like, okay, like
Yeah.
this is what we do every single day. So yeah, it's been
No big
great.
deal.
We have little activities planned throughout like this quarantine.
Yes,
time, I guess.
like the show.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
the 25th, guys. It's gonna be really cool. We hope you guys can tune in. It's going to be like on
Make it.
Facebook Live and on YouTube Live, right?
I think so.
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I'm kind of confused.
I'm not completely sure about it, but something like that. We'll keep you guys updated.
Yes.
Once again, stay healthy, stay indoors, and we send you a huge hug,
We love
good
you.
vibes, and health. Cuídense mucho, los queremos y nos vemos. Adiós.
Bye.
Okay, so this probably took place on March 19th, 20th, depending on how you count it. So right in between when they did Foro Sol and the Quarantine Show. For those that don't know, we have watched the entire Quarantine Show over on the Glenn and Adrian channel, and it has its own playlist, and it was really something to watch at the time. It was like, boy, because I think at that point they were supposed to be starting their American tour. And they couldn't, of course, and things shut down for a while, but that particular show is well worth watching. So for those of you fans who were there at Foro Sol and found a way to meet up with the band after the show, good on you. Of course, you know, always use your best judgment in situations like this. You don't want to freak out the band necessarily, but it sounds like they were delighted. If any of you were actually there at Foro Sol, let me know about it. Give your thoughts on that. That was quite amusing. It reminded me a little bit of the energy they had after Argentina, and they were pretty entertaining for that one, the two Argentina vlogs that they did after their tour there, which was only 2-3 months, I guess 3 or 4 months before this, so fairly recent. But yeah, give your thoughts in general. And any experiences that you had surrounding this, let me know. If you have other suggestions for me, leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining me on this today. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care, folks.